Just leaving the dealership, I'm going over to a client's home to do a home delivery for their new Honda. And the guy is a vintage car collector, and so he invited me over to check out his vintage cars, and I'm really excited. This is his new car, Obsidian Blue Pearl Honda Accord EXL. I think he's really gonna like it. I'm just pulling into my client's neighborhood and excited to see his vintage cars. I'm here with Ken and his beautiful wife. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Here's
Hello
Mr. Ken.
there. How are you?
And he's going to give us a tour of his classic cars. So let's get started here. Yeah, let's take a look at this. So what do we have here, Ken?
It's a 1937 Packard.
Wow.
Super 8. It's got the 8-cylinder engine.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty nice machine.
So this is the engine here,
Yep.
down low. And then is this your horn up here?
Yeah, there's a pair of horns.
Look at those. Those are nice and shiny. And then what's this here? This
That's
black?
the carburetor and the air cleaner.
Okay. Wow.
This is when you used to be able to work on engines.
You could just open it
Back in the
right
good
up.
old days.
Wow.
But
And what year did you say this is?
37.
1937.
1937
And
Packard
where did you get
Sedan.
this car from?
I bought this one from a fellow when I was working at Bausch and Lomb. Fellow was paying rent on garages for 2 of these cars, 37 Packards. The other was a convertible,
Okay.
and he was going broke paying that, which I'm doing now. But anyway, he wanted to sell them, so I offered him some money. My brother came over with me. He bought the other one, the convertible. And after he sold them, he had a little buyer's remorse or seller's remorse,
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to buy them back again, so he wouldn't give my brother some of the parts that he had back in his garage. So,
Wow.
but we managed to get that. This is a 7-passenger sedan, as you
Wow.
can see. it
So
has
are these called
more
suicide
seating
doors?
than a Honda does.
It's more seating than a
Yes,
Honda.
this is.
Wow. No headrest though, and no seat belts. Is that correct? Or
No
the
seat belts. No, they didn't have seat belts in those years.
Look
But
at that.
these-
The seats fold right down.
These fold up so that you can have set up a card table here and play poker in the back.
It's so great while you're waiting. And then up front, look at the steering wheel on this. Oh my goodness. And how many miles does this have on it?
I think it's about 50,000.
Wow. So you still got a lot of room to run.
Oh,
And I'm just noticing the floorboards down here. That's a full. I wear a size 12 shoe, and that's a full size. What do you think, Mrs. Beeman?
I wanted to show you when you made our little grandson.
You have a smaller car here. Oh my
And it had a
god,
battery in there.
that is so cool.
this is the Model T that I made for my grandson.
And
No,
you've got
my
a
little
horn off the
grandson.
side.
Yes.
Is that a working horn?
Yep.
That is really special. Now over here,
This is our.
this looks like an
1915
even
Saxon,
older model.
Which, when it was 100 years old, we took it up to the show here in Roberts. And
Wow.
said, whole life in the China area, only 2 owners, Mr. and Mrs. Frank Hawley, and the 4 Beeman brothers.
And you're one of the Beeman brothers.
Yep.
And the original cost, let me zoom in here, $395.
Yep.
Now, plus tax, of course.
No tax.
No
No,
tax.
they didn't have tax in those days. They
Wow.
Didn't want to puncture any tires.
And this is a 1915. And these, I've seen bicycles, like the big fat tire bicycles with tires as big as this. You can,
These are wood spoke wheels,
oh my gosh.
and these headlights are gas.
Wow.
These
And
have
do you have
a-
to crank it to
these
start?
have a thing here. Yeah, I used to have to crank it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happened though. I went down to Hershey about 23 or 4 years ago, maybe
Sure.
25 years ago, and I bought a spare engine for this car.
Is that it over there?
No, that's the original. What happened is the right angle drive for the distributor, which is made of a pot metal, just disintegrated. And so you could no longer run that engine. And I had bought this spare engine down there for $250
Okay.
that I popped into this car. And the spare engine came with a starter and generator.
Like an electric
which
starter.
Mr. Hawley said was a pain in the butt, so he buried them in the garden. So when I got the spare engine, I got these. Now I can start it from inside without cranking it.
Wow.
Just, it's not like your remote starter, but it's
Right.
you don't have to get up in front of it and crank it.
Sure. And are these
These are
gasoline?
These
Kerosene.
are kerosene.
So does the
Yeah.
kerosene sit down here?
Yes, this little thing, and if you look inside, there's a wick that you have to
Oh my
trim,
goodness.
and
That is so
you
cool.
like that. This
Wow.
keeps it from scaring the horses.
Now, this is a convertible, it looks like. Am I
Yes.
understanding that right?
Yeah.
So this pops off.
It just folds down. You have to pull this pin out and put it in here,
Okay.
and then it just folds down. So it lays out back like that. It sits in these little trays, and you strap it down.
Okay.
But that's your top.
And then
it's a lot better with the top down because you can see all around you.
look at the instrument panel here. Not much to it.
No, no.
Is this a speedometer or your fuel gauge?
Fuel gauge.
So you don't even have a speedometer.
This is where you fill the car with fuel. No speedometer.
You probably don't have to go. Probably don't have to worry about speed or getting a speeding
No.
ticket in this.
It'd go about 35, maybe, miles an hour.
And what type of material is this seat here?
leather.
Is this like a leather or vinyl or?
Yeah, leather.
Wow, that is really cool. And where's the horn on this?
Oh, I've got a horn. It's a horn button on the side there. There's a
Is that the
horn
little
down by
brass, the little brass button?
the little button on
Sorry, what's that?
you can see it behind the.
Sure.
Yeah, it won't go now because I got the power turned off.
Oh,
And then your shifter and your parking brake are here. And is it a 4-speed? Am I seeing that right?
Yep. And get this, 1915. It has a starter on it, which was invented by Kettering in 1912.
Wow.
So it's only 3 years after Kettering invented the starter.
So they got right with the new technology.
Yep. And it has a transaxle. The transmission is in the axle.
The
It's a
transmission's in the
3-speed
axle.
transmission that's in the axle.
Wow.
Which you've heard some
Yeah.
recent cars thought that was a great invention. They came out
Sure.
with a transaxle. This is your trunk. You got plenty of room in it.
Look at this. You could
There
get
your
away for
fire
a weekend with a
extinguisher.
trunk space like this. You've got the good stuff. So you've got your motor oil, a tarp in case you get caught in the rain.
Oh yes, and
Fire
some
extinguisher.
tools and your fire extinguisher. You need that when you go on.
And is it just one brake light on this car,
Yes.
Mr. Beeman?
Yep.
And is that a
Not
kerosene?
brake light,
Is
it's
that?
only a rear
It's just a
light.
tail light.
tail light?
How do you let people know you're braking?
Well, it only has 2-wheel brakes, so you would hardly even know you put them on. Especially if the hill is real steep.
So you just hope you don't get stuck on too big of a hill. Well, that makes sense why the car's in Chili. There's not a lot of big hills in Chili.
That's right. That's right. Although she taught over there by Mumford, which was up a hill. Not a big hill.
Did you ever go down? Is it Snake Hill? Snake Hill Run?
yes.
Yeah, I think that's the steepest hill, other than is it Murray Hill in Caledonia there?
Yeah, well, Frost Ridge was the highest elevation in Genesee County. I think that's in Leroy.
Okay,
Frost Ridge was a ski slope.
okay,
My friend used to run. We used to go there. And we built the lodge for him, and the ski slope became the Beeman toboggan run when we went.
wow,
He
that's
hated
awesome.
Toboggans. He said, "You can't steer those things." do. Stuurtslag. Not
Times
like
have
skis.
Times have changed.
And let's get one final look here. So at your two, now do you have names for your cars?
No,
No names for the cars.
not for these two.
No.
What's your other name for the town car?
Oh, my town car? No, I had my Mercury. What was the name of it? Mary Lynn?
Yeah.
Mary Lynn.
This is your 2008 town car, and then over here is your new Honda Accord.
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
Beautiful, and it actually kind of matches your Packard here in color. So
Yeah.
so I think that's a nice color choice.
Yeah, it's midnight blue, and this is some, what do they call that blue?
Obsidian blue pearl.
Pretty
Obsidian. Obsidian.
Yeah.
Is that almost like absurd blue? Nah, it's pretty.
Well, thank you very much for showing me your cars here.